Are we live? I think we are live, and I got my old buddy here, my old microphone, and I finally have internet, so that's pretty exciting. Just going live, seeing what's going on. I've had to tweak a lot of settings here to make sure that this stream is super crispy clean. I'll probably go back and do that because my appearance of my desktop is really like bare bones. But I just want to say, hey, I haven't disappeared. I haven't gone anywhere. And I'm definitely going to do a lot more uploads now, so I'm super pumped about that. But you know, I've been around. I just have been doing other things. I finally launched my first major website, which was pretty cool. I really did enjoy doing that, and of course, got new internet. Corey, I am live. All right, good to know. And yeah, I'm excited. What's going on with you, man? I can finally do things from home. What's up? What is up with you? Look at this. Look at this thing right here. See, it's like an old wireframe. I don't think you can even see it. But I went to the properties for my appearance and changed it up, and it made a huge difference. I'm just going to go ahead and put this up. Thanks for coming by, Francisco. I'll probably be doing live streams at home now instead of at coffee shops looking like a creep. So we can do them here, which means I can look at portfolios and stuff, and I can do multiple screens. I'm going to have to do a few more screens. I just have a couple here today. 1, 2, but I can add more and multiple screens and all that stuff. Looking forward to it. What have you guys been up to? Let me know. Let me go ahead and see who's all here. I can actually take this down and just look here. We got one watching already, and the stream is really nice, really healthy. Of course, that's because I got fast internet. Gotta keep up with them internets, you know what I mean? Let me know how the volume is on the mic. If I need to turn it up, I can definitely do that. But yeah, let me know if the quality of the audio is good or what's going on there. So yeah, I actually launched my first site, which I am not going to share, but it is through work. So if you hit me up on LinkedIn, add me on LinkedIn or something there, you can check it out. I used HTML, CSS, Sass, JavaScript, jQuery. I mean, more like HTML, Sass, jQuery, Git, ASP, a little bit of VB script, believe it or not. Hubble code, which is done with HubSpot. And that was the bulk of it. Of course, I use Photoshop for a lot of assets and stuff. If you haven't looked up HubSpot, let me go ahead and pull it up now, and I'll show you what it's all about. If you guys have any portfolios or anything that you want me to review, I can do that. If not this time, next time. So we got 3 going. Adalo says, do you recommend Webflow? Hey all, Webflow? I mean, I don't know. What is Webflow? Let's check it out. Well, let me know how the stream is looking too. Is it fast? Is it slow? All those things. Is it looking laggy? It doesn't look laggy to me over here. It looks like there is a nice output here. I do have a delay of 10 seconds. So if it takes me a minute to get to your question, that's why, but I want to make sure that the stream stays nice and smooth. Webflow here is design and develop at the same time. Never done that. Well, I have actually, but not like this. Ooh, yeah, this looks like kind of like a Photoshop thing. I would be wary of these things, but if it gets you into the industry or it gets you your feet wet, definitely use it. This looks a lot like Devi Tools. I used that a while back. It is a pain. I think it's Devi Tools. For WordPress, like Devi theme or something. That was a while back. Yeah, Devi by Elegant Themes. It's pretty similar. Definitely worth looking into if you're just trying to get your feet wet. Yeah, that's fine. You can get a little bit of design and development there. Learn about how things look on the page. But it wouldn't be my first choice now as a developer. Francisco says, had an interview for a email coordinator working with email campaigns. Unfortunately, didn't go as well as I thought it would. Tell me more about that, Francisco. I want to know more. If you're looking to get better at your email stuff, I would start off with like a theme or something that can help you out there. Mosaic is one, I think. Let's go ahead and see, because you do a lot of tables. Mosaic emails. Give me just a minute. It's a free email template builder. You can drag and drop, but then you get code out of it as well. So I would do that. If you're looking to go in that direction, do something like that. They're probably going to want you to do something from scratch. If you're looking for email template instructions, the best place I found was Plural Site, which is where I go all the time. Let's go ahead and log in here. Take this off screen. Sorry, guys. Let me know if you like this home setup better, by the way, rather than the old coffee shop if you've done these before. Nope. Should have done that. If you want to do email themes, go to Pluralsight and just type in email HTML or something like that. And these ones with Justine Jordan, they're a little bit older, but email doesn't change. Email doesn't change too much. You have to do like the oldest thing, which is like 1995. It's really a struggle. It's my least favorite type of design. But that's where I would go. Go to Pluralsight. Again, let me know how the stream is coming by. It looks like we have a few more people here. Let me know how the audio is. If it's too low, I can definitely bump this up a bit. If it's too loud, I can... come on, brain. I can bring that down a bit as well. And let me know how the stream is coming through, if it's strong or if it's a bit laggy. It looks strong. Everything says that it's strong, but I need to know from you guys how it's coming. Again, we were talking about emails. Mosaic is a good way to get started because you can do like drag and drops, and these have been kind of like tested. They're not going to be perfect, but they'll definitely help you out. You can just drag and drop, and you're like, well, why would I become a developer to do this? Wait, there's more. You can save it, you can download it, and once you download it, it gives you the HTML. So I can put it somewhere in here. Yeah, this is old school looking, guys. It's because it helps me with the performance of the actual stream. So that's why I have this really old school looking file manager. The things I do for you guys. But you can see down here, maybe not, the file name is email.html. You'll get the code there, and you can look at it that way. And then going through some of these Pluralsight courses with Litmus or Justine Jordan and Jason Rodriguez from Litmus, you'll get a lot out of that there. Another place to go, you can start up a free account with MailChimp, and you can start looking at automations. They have their own like proprietary code. A lot of people do, like HubSpot, and you can look into that there. Determined says, sounds good to me. Francisco says, I was hoping that I could work in that role while I made a transition into web developer role. It happens, man. It happens. But that's a smart thing on your part, because I did that with my social media job before this. I did some WordPress, some CSS, but learned a lot more about design and social media, which helped me out personally. I got about, what, 3,100 subscribers now? Maybe. If you haven't subscribed, you will be my 3,100th subscriber. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go do the Creator Studio to see. Oh, not yet. Waiting for one. Looks like Roberto Blake just started something up there, but no, stay here. Don't go to Roberto Blake. No, he's good. Some of the people I look at that I don't code with include Roberto Blake and Daryl Eves, YouTube guys. So, yeah. Got any more questions here? Francisco, that's a good thing. What kind of questions do you guys want me to answer while we're here on the stream? I can stay for a bit. Let's see, we've been here for only 8 minutes. I can stay for at least 20 minutes on the stream and, you know, answer questions, or we can talk about different things. What is this, web developer Q&A? Yeah, that's what the title is. I just got up and running, really. Let's see. 380,000. I'm looking to push to that 400,000. Get what was it? By the end of the year, I wanted 5,000. I may not get there, but I'm doing all right here. I'm at 3,099. That's not bad. That's not too bad for subscribers. So yeah, I'm having a good time. Let me know what you guys have, what questions you have. If you are new to the live stream, let me know. Or if you like the new format. By new format, I just mean the doing it from home. I think I like it a lot better than from the coffee shop. So yeah, 5 watching right now. Sweet. Waiting for some more questions to come in. Corey says, I got a $1,500 MacBook Pro. Dang, man. To be fair though, Corey, I would probably invest that money that you have from a MacBook Pro and put it into a $1,500 laptop. Okay, I'm too cheap for that. Like a $1,200 laptop, that's my upper limit, but my lower limit is like $950. Like right in that range is where I buy laptops. I need a new one. But I ain't gonna buy it because I gotta make that money, that cash money. What is that? Lil Dicky has that song, but not one of my favorites. But it's about saving that money, making that money, hustle and flow. Corey says his MacBook is a 13-inch laptop, small real estate with 16 gigabytes of memory. Sounds decent. That's one thing I don't like about laptops though, is is the what am I trying to say here? The small screen real estate. I want like a 17-inch screen if I'm going to do any development on it. I really hate anything smaller than that. I prefer it like this. Like at work, I have 2 monitors and they're big. I need to get bigger monitors here, but I have 3, 4 monitors. If you've seen any of my old videos, I have them in there, and so that helps me out a ton. Dylan says, "Got to make those those dolans." Oops, my bad. Got to make them dolans, for real, dude. Dylan, you're always on my TV. Look. Well, I don't know if you can tell here. Let's go back to tech. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and see if I can't pull this up. Nope, can't do it. But trust me, Dylan is always on my TV somewhere because I search YouTube all the time. Anyway, Napan TR says, "What language do you use for backend?" If I ever do backend, which is usually for personal projects, but I use them for some of my own, is for me is Node.js. That's all I know for me personally. Sometimes we need to connect to a database. It's ASP.NET, or, well, that's not really a language. It's VBScript at work. Yes, you heard that right, VBScript. But I don't usually have to write that. I can implement it, but I do have to know enough to declare variables and know if and else and stuff. So that's how I do that. And I guess for HubSpot, for backend, technically it's Hubble code. So if you haven't used HubSpot before, which I assume is the majority of you, Hubble code. I see some comments coming in. I'm getting to it. You love Dolan. Francisco says, "What's up, Dolan?" Corey says, "I do have another laptop that's larger than 17-inch. Yes, sir. That's what you should have." Determined says, "Do you think it's possible to get a job with a Udacity front-end developer nano degree projects they offer through it?" Pfft, no, you can't get a job with that. I got a job with the Udacity front-end nano degree. True story. That's what really set me off. Yes, you can definitely do it, but it takes more than just the stuff. You got to continually improve and become better. So yes. Francisco says, Corey McAvoy, invest in an external monitor for sure. At the least, like, use your iPad if you have one as an external monitor. You can do that with PC, I think. Corey says, "I want to hear about Dolan ripping off customers. Thug life." Hell yeah. Okay, so where were we? What were we looking at? Hubble code. So this is HubSpot designers. They call them designers, but it's a lot of documentation. You got to use these custom things. It's more like a templating language. So if you need to do something like call like a blog post, you use these types of things. It has ifs and else and LEF widget department. You got to use a lot of these. It's kind of annoying because most of it's done in Hubble, like it's their own proprietary thing. It's not exactly something that they use, that a lot of people use, like PHP or even like Node or something. So you're not going to see a ton of answers for it, rather than in the documentation or give them a call. And sometimes they don't know if you call, but it's hit and miss, and it's never like bad quality. They'll always get back to you. But sometimes the rep themselves, like the first rep that you get, will be very knowledgeable, and sometimes they won't. And that's just the way it goes for Hubble code. Corey says, "I want to hear about," he says, "at Francisco Caballero, I'm getting a docking station. We'll be able to hook up to dual monitors." That sounds about right. That sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah, man. Great in the comments, guys. Thanks for keeping it popping there. So this is Hubble code. I know I've talked about it in my videos, but I like HubSpot a lot. I use them all the time. I use them at work. I wish I used them at home, but I don't. But they have a bunch of great things for like digital marketing to get started, to get your feet wet. And also like design, a few things with design, but like growth-driven design is something that I'll always use now. Growth-driven design is where you are actually making incremental changes, kind of like agile. It's like an agile way of thinking. It is, but you make changes incrementally rather than all at once when you make a website. And I learned that through these guys, and it's like one of the things that I really build my designer stuff on now, is that type of methodology. Determined says, "Cool, I have a degree in finance and trying to get into web development, so that's good to hear." Hey man, I have a degree in economics, so don't sweat that, man. But you're going to have to study hard. You're going to have to work really hard. You're going to have to put in some work. I think I said that, but it's so important I had to say it twice. So definitely put in work, and don't worry about that finance degree. I got mine in economics, and I got a front-end Udacity now degree. It did take longer. I didn't get one right away. I had to think of like, there's not a lot of places that hire for this in that area, for this type of degree in this area. What's the next best thing I can do? And it was to go to a social media manager position with WordPress on the side. Francisco says, oh, no, that's the same thing you said. So definitely take a look at HubSpot, though, if you're looking into digital marketing or web design. Like this growth-driven design certification is awesome. You do get a certificate. You have to sign up, go through a form and stuff, but there's some free ones here. HubSpot design certification, you actually have to have the software to do that. Growth-driven design agency certification, I did that one. Let's see. HubSpot marketing is a great one. HubSpot agency, I did that one. You don't have to do that. It's more if you for your agency, but I did it anyway. Let's see here. Sales is actually a good one. Inbound sales certification. You'll learn more about routing traffic, building up your personal brand as a developer. I started way back before I even knew anything, or not before I knew it. Yeah, actually, yeah. But way back at the beginning, because you should. It just takes such a long time to build up a personal brand. For me, it's been what, 2.5 years or so, and I'm building up that brand. But it takes time, you know. Let's see, did I get that? No, still at 3,999 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed and you like this content, of course, go ahead and subscribe and leave me some of these likes. It always helps me out on my channel if you like the content, that is, of course. So, yeah, 16 minutes in. Do we have any other questions? If not, oh, Corey says, you should make controversial videos to drive your views up. No, Corey, why are you trying to do this to me? No. Such as why React is dying, why Node and Express is awful, etc. I don't know, but I think you're right on that. But I love Node and I love React just because it's done with JavaScript. I don't have to learn a new language. I really want to get good at JavaScript first and then learn languages. I saw a Quora post actually today about different languages, which it was like they shouldn't be called languages, they should be called dialects, because it's really more like saying something a little bit different. And I totally agree with that, even though I don't know too many other languages. But I remember I did have to solve a problem with PHP, and I just looked at it and I could know what it was doing for the most part, get the general understanding of it, and convert it, or rather use it, because I had that initial JavaScript. Corey says, you will get so many clicks because people will disagree with you. Yeah, I know that. I've done a few of those, like why Visual Studio Code is better than Sublime, but I use like an old version of Sublime to like say, hey, this is the best. Oh, that was so bad. And I took it off. But you're dead right there, man. So definitely happened. So that was unfortunate. For all of you that are wondering, we got 6 watching. We've been going for 18 minutes strong. The stream is pretty strong. I don't think we've had any lag yet. Let me know if we've had any lag for those of you who have been watching. So yeah, why React this, why React that? To be honest, I haven't been using React for like over a week and a half. I haven't been doing anything when I get home. Mostly it's been Sass, HTML, Hubble code. That's what I've been working with for like the past week and a half. Hubble code. Ugh. But another thing is, like, because you know your loops and all that stuff, Hubble code isn't that bad if you know your basic programming, you know. So there's that. Corey says, got to go to bed. Good night. It's all good. We all can't party, Corey. No, thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it. Definitely was fun. So yeah, it's been crazy ride. I'm excited to do more videos. Of course. It's going to be a lot faster now because I have a faster upload speed. Got all my stuff back, finally back into my flow, and I'm excited to share some new stuff with you. Get on that React portfolio. Ugh, that takes forever, right? But no, I'm going to get through it. I need a portfolio, definitely with my experience and some of the projects I've worked on. Definitely need to get that up. Very important as a front-end web developer. I had 2 portfolio websites before, but they just don't compare to what I've learned now. So definitely doing that. What are you guys working on? Let me know. Let me know. Let me just say something about this button. It's not like my computer. That's how they actually made the button. And it drives me crazy because it looks so ugly. But maybe that was like the point. Like they gave you search here, but they really wanted you to go down here because that button is ugly. Ugly, ugly. If it was me, I would do something different, like I don't know, background, definitely not that. Background, let's say FFF, and then this is a little cheat if you haven't done it before. Type out a color and then just click on the square to give it a different color, like that. It's pretty cool when you're like just trying to debug or design within the Chrome DevTools. I do it all the time, actually. I do something like that instead for the button. Maybe make this, let's say background, border, none. Like that. That's how I would make this. Maybe a little bit bolder, but yeah, definitely do that. Border radius. Kevin Cho says change the border radius. Let's go ahead and do that. Why not? Border radius. 0. Can't tell too much of a difference, but yeah, something like that. That looks a lot better than, I mean, let's go ahead and refresh this. That looks a lot better to me than, oh man, it's taking forever, than this. Right? That is, I don't know what's going on there. So yeah, border radius, button hover, just do all the things Kevin Cho says. Everything, just change everything. You can select the hover state in here, actually. If you open up the Chrome DevTools, you can do this with me if you want. On something, just inspect, left click, Control Shift I, or F12 to open up. But if you want to get to the direct element, go here, and it's going to show you over, over here. I do this all the time. You think like this is as important as my code editor? I'm always in here. Elements, or the console, or the networking, or something like audits. I use audits a lot to test website pages and stuff. This is done with Lighthouse, so this is all available to you if you got a Chrome browser, which I'm sure most of you do. So Kevin says he would do border radius, button hover, 5 pixels. Definitely give it a shot if you're looking into doing something like that. I wish Salsa Dude was here today because we could go over his site and check it out, but he's not, and that's okay. Not a big deal. Yeah. You can see I got a bunch of filler words today. Yeah. Let's take a look at some of these HubSpot certifications. I'll show you the ones that I have. This is their new inbound marketing. So if you're looking to improve your personal brand, go here to the inbound marketing. And let's see, email certification. Hey, David, was it David or who was it that had that? Determined. Check out email marketing if that's what you want to do. But if you don't really want to do that just for that job, that might have helped you out a bit, and it doesn't take too long. It might have taken you like 6 hours, but you get to keep the certification for like a year or two. Social media marketing. I didn't even know about this. Oh, it's not ready yet. This one isn't new. This one isn't out yet. That's one I would like to learn. Growth-driven design. Contextual marketing, don't do that. It's like super advanced. As for like HubSpot stuff, you can learn about it if you want, but it's not something I would recommend. Mostly this inbound marketing, and the all-new search engine optimization track. I've got that, actually. So check those out. Something to think about that's free. That will help you out. Kevin Cho says, I left web dev to cloud dev for more Dolan. I have no idea what that means, but I do like the sound of it because it sounds like something Dolan would say. So we've looked at a little bit of email stuff. Anyone else have any questions that they'd like to address before I hop off for tonight? I'll be back though, and the next time we do some live streams, it will be fun. I think it'll be good. But I have to get the rest of my night done. Got to do all the things, if you know what I mean. So definitely something that I would do in the future. I'm sorry, my brain's all over the place. It's too sad because right around this time is when things really start to ramp up. Later, Kevin. Thanks for stopping by. Anyone else? Oh, again, if you leave me some likes, if you did like this content, helps out. It helps people know that this was something to watch. Determined says, thanks for answering my questions. You are most certainly welcome, sir. Thanks for hopping on the short live stream here that we have. And if that is it, I don't see any other questions coming through. I have got to go today, but I will be back live streaming from my house with fast Wi-Fi and a fast frame rate Looks like everything is good, and really outdated looking windows because it helps out the live stream. It helps out the performance. Definitely looks terrible, but if it makes the live stream silky smooth, it's all for the stream, bruh. So I'm good with that. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night, and I will talk to you guys soon and get out a produced video as soon as possible. Hopefully Saturday. See ya.